This is an installation by Alma-nac, and Arup, and it's the second in our No.8 Arup installation competition. And we hold an annual open competition with emerging architects to find ways of transforming the space and to encourage artistic collaboration between architects and engineers. The really interesting thing about this installation is that the spheres are not moving up and down to some pre-programmed schedule, but they're actually responding in real time to the environmental effects going on in the space. Well, at the moment they're responding to the noise levels inside the atrium. So as the noise in the atrium changes with the passage of people inside the space, then there is a software and control that translates that into different movement and different colours in the spheres.
There's a microphone up in our ground floor area. There's two modes of how it deals with that sound when it picks it up. One is to almost like a graphic equaliser. It picks out bass and treble. Rather than going left to right like you would with a graphic equaliser, it has this 2D grid, and the balls move higher the more bass note or the more treble that it picks up, and as the higher it moves, the colour fades. So it gives us sort of an indication of the quality of sound in the space. The other mode where it reacts to sound is a wave, so it's constantly doing a wave. It starts off a cool blue colour in the morning, and slowly over the day it gets hotter and hotter to a red colour. And as it gets noisier, that wave gets excited. So at lunchtime, when it's a lot of people are in this building and people are down in the cafe area, you'll see a large wave. And then as it quietens down at the end of the day, you'll get a smaller wave.
We wanted to create an installation that really brought people together and looked at the idea of interaction between a user and a building. So this idea of the building as a system and then the user, and giving them more autonomy and more flexibility than maybe is traditionally you traditionally see in buildings and user interface.
The system can do anything really. They are 42 balls hanging in a grid. They can move their Z points, so they can move up and down, they can change their speed and they can change their colour. How they're doing that and what they're responding to is totally up to people within this building coming together and curating this system.
We've worked with Rory's team to develop a bespoke piece of software which you can input any data into. So at the moment we're using sound. In the second 2 weeks we're going to run a series of workshops, and Arup are going to take over the curation of this. So they may input data like energy use, happiness in the building, number of people in the building. I mean, the list is endless. You could turn it into a computer game of Pong if you really want to.
The really exciting bit is how this open source nature means that somebody can take control of the installation and do whatever they want with it. They can find their own data. If they want to do a particular motion or a particular colour, they can do that. And that's for me, which is the sort of the future of the built environment side of things. This is where we're going. It's the user has instant control over. It's essentially a piece of art in this case, but it could be anything in terms of how the building works.